Imagine standing at the edge of a world where light filters through emerald leaves like liquid gold, settling softly on your skin. The air here is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming jasmine, wrapping around you in a warm, invisible embrace. There is no rush, no clock ticking, only the slow, steady rhythm of life breathing in the canopy above. You step forward, leaving the noise of the day behind, entering a sanctuary where time moves as slowly as the drifting mist. This journey matters because your mind has been running on tracks too long, gathering dust and fatigue that only true stillness can wash away. We are seeking a place where the weight of expectation dissolves into the fog, leaving you light and unburdened. But before we reach the deepest quiet, there is a secret hidden within the roots of the oldest trees, a pulse that beats in harmony with your own slowing heart. Listen closely to the distant murmur of water, a gentle cascade that sounds like whispering voices from a forgotten era. The sound is not loud, but it carries a depth that resonates in your chest, calming the shallow breaths you have taken since waking. It invites you to sink deeper into the cushion of ferns beneath you, where the ground feels spongy and forgiving. Let the water's song guide your eyes closed, allowing darkness to become a comforting blanket. Above you, the leaves begin to tremble, not from wind, but from the first faint arrival of raindrops kissing the canopy. Each drop creates a tiny silvery note as it falls, joining a chorus that grows in volume but never in urgency. The sky shifts from pale blue to a soft lavender hue, promising a gentle shower that will nourish the earth without waking its inhabitants. You feel a sense of safety here, tucked away under the vast umbrella of ancient branches. As the rain settles into a steady rhythm, you notice the light changing again, fading into a twilight glow that softens every edge and shadow. The boundaries between tree and sky blur, creating a seamless world of mist and moisture that feels infinite and vast. This is the threshold where reality loosens its grip, allowing your imagination to drift like dandelion seeds on a gentle breeze. Soon, you will discover what lies beyond this veil of rain. Deeper into the woods, the air becomes cooler, carrying the scent of wet bark and sweet wild flowers that bloom only in the dark. Your senses sharpen as your mind quiets, hearing the subtle shift of a leaf or the distant call of a bird settling for the night. This heightened awareness is not alertness, but a peaceful presence, a full immersion in the moment that requires nothing from you. You are simply here, existing in the beauty of the now. The rain grows slightly heavier, a soft drumming against the broad leaves that mimics the steady beat of a resting heart. It is a lullaby composed by nature itself, designed to soothe the weary spirit and guide it toward slumber. You feel your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench, and your breathing deepen in sync with the falling rain. There is nothing left to solve, nowhere left to go, only this endless, gentle rhythm. Beneath your feet, the earth feels alive with quiet energy, a slow pulse that travels up through your soles and into your bones. It is the feeling of connection, of being part of something larger and older than any worry you carry. This grounding sensation anchors you in the present, preventing thoughts from drifting back to the stresses of the waking world. You are rooted here, safe and still, held by the forest floor. A faint glow appears in the distance, a soft bioluminescence from mushrooms clinging to the side of a giant tree trunk. They pulse gently, like tiny lanterns breathing in the dark, adding a touch of magic to the rainy evening. This light is not bright enough to disturb your rest, but just enough to remind you that beauty persists even in the deepest shadows. It whispers of secrets kept by the forest, waiting for those who listen. The wind stirs once more, carrying the scent of ozone and fresh rain, cleansing the air with each passing breath. It moves through the canopy like a slow wave, rustling the leaves in a hushed conversation that sounds like distant laughter. You feel light enough to be carried away by this breeze, floating on currents of calm that sweep through the trees. The world is moving around you, yet you remain perfectly still at the center. Remember the secret we spoke of earlier. It is here, in the way the raindrops cling to the spiderwebs strung between branches. Each web is a necklace of diamonds, catching the faint light and holding it for a moment before releasing it into the air. This fragility is strength. It teaches us that letting go is not loss, but a natural part of the cycle. You begin to understand that surrendering to sleep is like dropping the rain. The soundscape shifts subtly as the rain intensifies slightly, creating a white noise that blankets all other disturbances. It is a wall of sound that protects your rest, ensuring that no outside thought can penetrate this sanctuary. Inside this cocoon of rain and shadow, your mind begins to unravel the knots of the day, thread by gentle thread. You are safe within this auditory embrace. Your body feels heavier now, sinking deeper into the earth as if gravity itself is inviting you to rest. The tension that lived in your muscles has dissolved, replaced by a warm, fluid relaxation that spreads from head to toe. You are becoming one with the landscape, indistinguishable from the mist and the moss and the slow drip of water. This unity brings a profound peace, a silence within the noise. Look up through the gaps in the canopy where the rain falls most freely, seeing the sky as a deep, velvety purple. It is vast and open, yet it feels close, wrapping around the treetops like a soft shawl. This openness mirrors the space clearing in your mind, room for dreams to enter and play without fear or judgment. The night is not empty, it is full of potential, waiting for you to explore. A frog calls from the undergrowth, a low, rhythmic croak that adds another layer to the forest's symphony. It is not an alarm, but a reassurance that life continues peacefully around you, undisturbed by your presence. This sound grounds you further, connecting you to the primal rhythm of survival and rest that all creatures share. You are not alone in this stillness. The rain begins to soften again, transitioning from a steady drum to a gentle sprinkle, like confetti falling in slow motion. The intensity fades, leaving behind a refreshed world that smells cleaner and brighter than before despite the darkness. This easing of the storm mirrors your own descent into sleep, where the peaks of awareness smooth out into valleys of rest. The transition is seamless and natural. In this lull, you become aware of the temperature cooling slightly, a crisp freshness that invites you to pull your imaginary blanket tighter. The air feels clean in your lungs, washing away any remaining traces of stress or worry from your body. It is a physical cleansing, as pure and simple as the water falling around you. Your body knows what it needs, and it is this quiet coolness. The last loop we opened leads us here, to the realization that you are not just observing this rainforest but becoming it. Your breath is the wind, your heartbeat is the distant thunder, your mind is the vast, dark sky. There is no separation between you and the environment, only a continuous flow of energy and peace. This oneness is the true secret, the key to deep rest. As the sounds fade into a near silence, punctuated only by the occasional drip from a leaf, you feel the final barrier to sleep dissolve. The world narrows down to the warmth of your body and the cool air on your skin, a simple duality that is easy to hold. There is nowhere else to be, nothing else to do but to let go and float into the darkness. It is inviting and soft. Close your eyes completely now, and let the image of this rainforest hold you as you drift into dreams. The gentle storm is a lullaby that will sing you through the night, protecting your rest with its steady, soothing voice. You are safe, you are calm, and you are ready to surrender to the embrace of sleep. Let the darkness carry you home.